Hey friends, I'm gonna try to take you through a day with me. And just so you know, I woke up super tired today. It's the middle of the week for me. It's a Wednesday. I have two classes every day, except for Thursdays. I have 3 classes. I have an actually pretty good schedule. But I have life that goes on outside of both of those, and just I had some projects that I had to turn in yesterday and was up late last night working on it, and I don't know, I'm just extra tired today. I needed to get up earlier to do some reading. I'll show y'all my crazy desk. You're gonna get to see my crazy desk here, but I'm reading over briefly my constitutional law reading for today. I'm about to leave for class, honestly, in like 20 minutes. But I took notes on this stuff last night, but I didn't read as well as I should. But I do know I'm not on the on-call list today, so I can raise my hand and interject if I want, but I will not be specifically called on today, so I'm not too worried about not knowing it all. So anyway, getting ready to go. I'll take y'all with me today. All right, it's 10:27. My class starts at 10:40. I've already turned on my light. Actually, I never turned on the lights here this morning. I did make an iced coffee because, have I said already, I'm tired today. I'm just extra tired today. I don't know why. A lot of people are interested in what kind of bag you need to buy for law school. I use a little strap bag, but some of it is I only take things for one class at a time since I live so close. So I'm not having to carry a bunch of stuff around campus. All right, y'all. I do a little fit check every morning. It's just another reason why I decided to live so close, y'all. I don't have to do a commute. I literally leave my condo and I can get to class in about 3-4 minutes. I'm like sitting down in class. Here's my school. All right, my tonkatsu. That was awesome. That was such a great thing. Good news is the reading for today's property reading was about acquisition by adverse possession. We actually already learned this in property 1. So I'm just sort of reviewing, and like I told y'all earlier, I have made the choice to do digital textbooks, and see, I can still highlight and such, and I have like reasons why I use certain colors or whatever. I use blue when they're asking a question, or if it's the issue. I use orange for rules, statutes, things like that. I use this color on here just if it's something important. This yellow is usually facts. Green is definitions. So when I look through my stuff, I kind of know what it is I'm looking for. Anyway, and I organize things in OneNote. I may do a video one day just explaining it fully, but here we go. I have all my classes here lined up, plus I have a personal one, but right now we're in property. I'm gonna open it up and I go through all the weeks, like weeks of class. Down here, I think that's where I put the PowerPoints. We have Langdale for property, so I have a thing for that. But anyway, we're on week 5 right now, and I have what Monday's assignment was, and then the notes and such that I took. These will be part of the outline. Move them over into the outline. This particular professor does questions every class, and we really kind of work through questions, and so I make a tab for questions. Most of these tabs get made on the fly. You'll see, let me pop down here to week 10. You'll see I just have Monday and Tuesday. I know what the assignments are because the professor already gave them to us in our syllabus. So I'll go ahead and write those things in there, type those things in there, but when I'm in class and we're going, I create new things. Oh, this is for any cases. I create a thing if there's a case. I'll go ahead and do a case brief for it. Yeah, here we go. We're about to leave for class, but just wanted to show you quickly how I'm prepping for property class.
The other thing I was going to tell y'all is I set alarms that go off all throughout my day. So right now it's 1:38 p.m. I have class at 2. I usually have an alarm that goes off at 1:40. I usually set my alarm to go off 20 minutes before class. That allows me to like wrap up whatever it is I'm doing. If I need to go to the restroom or whatever, like I'm going to put some lipstick on before I go to class. Get myself together and I can be walking out the door no later than like 10 minutes before class. I usually try to get out of here like 15 minutes before class. And then I just walk over and go to class or whatever. But I have my alarm set all through the day, and I keep my phone set on Do Not Disturb, because the last thing you want is for like a phone call or anything, text notifications, even if you turn your volume all the way down. I mean, you're just going to forget. So I live life, honestly, with my phone on Do Not Disturb. But here's the thing. The alarms still go off even with Do Not Disturb. So I just have to make sure I turn off my alarms and don't snooze them, okay? Because let's just say it happened once in my 1L year. One of my alarms went off because I'd been snoozing it. Anyway, I was so embarrassed. I apologized to my professor afterwards, and he was fine with it. He laughed. But don't try that.
All right. Alarm went off, and I am rolling. I'm rolling. We're going to get the tonkatsu thrown away. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I decided to take y'all along on a Wednesday because this is a great illustration day of how to balance school and other responsibilities and things you may have going on in life. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I'm a worship leader at a church. And one of the things, I forgot I perked that coffee. I need to pour that and bring that with me. I'm a worship leader at a church. And so I also am part of the choir. I don't ever actually sing in the choir, but one of my roles in leadership there is going to those choir rehearsals, and I sit in the soprano section. I would help anybody, but I am there to help the ladies in the soprano section with their parts. And basically I just sit there and make sure I sing the right part and first and seconds and all that kind of stuff. And just be a part of that community. I love the people. Yeah, I enjoy it. But we have rehearsals on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Tonight I have to do a stop before I get there. But anyway, I'll be doing some homework this afternoon after this property class. Sometimes I take a nap, but I think today I'm going to be able to do the homework instead. But anyway, we gonna put a little lipstick, and then I got to get out of here. The hair today has been feeling severe. So I tried to fluff it a little so it's not so severe. Anyway, this is the other thing that happens is I have this thing where I want to get up and get dressed for the day, even if I only have one class or whatever. Put some makeup on. It makes me feel like I'm ready and I take things seriously in the day, that kind of thing. Sorry. Just that I feel like I'm prepared for the day, and it puts me in the right mindset, if that makes sense. You're probably going to watch a lot of YouTubers that are just going to class in leggings and a sweatshirt, and they do not care. I followed a girl for years, and that's what she did. But that's not me. I'm just me on this journey. I'm headed back home. Traffic. I was called on today in property, and I'm so happy because it means it's done. Like, I won't be on the on-call list for another few weeks. I always read and prepare for class. I just like not having to focus in that kind of way. I like being able to, take my notes and not worry about the professor about to ask me a question, something like that. And it was an easy one. It was an easy question, so yay.
The school is doing a thing, I forget what they call it, but essentially people donate suits and dress wear for people for they don't have the money to go buy that kind of thing for interviews and such. They give it. So they had all that out in the lobby today. I'm going to bring some suits over there that I have that I can donate to the class. Today, I had a classmate who, I think it was in our constitutional law class. Yeah. There was a classmate, and he's younger. He's not an older guy, but he's a younger guy who just spoke up and started talking about, well, my great grandfather, he experienced blah, blah, blah. Everyone in the room was just like putting their heads down on the table and rolling their eyes because we're like, okay, buddy, we all have a story we could tell. I mean, unless yours is just the most unique perspective on the issue, let the professor talk. I mean, you're going to have those instances, okay? And trust me, it doesn't matter how old you are. We're all sitting there going, we just want to learn this information. We just want to learn it. Let the professor teach us, you know. So those are feelings you're going to have, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. We're all in the same boat. We're all learning this information for the first time. And it's the thing that unites us, is each one of us are going to sit there and take a final at the end of that course. And no one has the advantage. We're all going to have to take our great notes and study really well to pass this course. And nobody's going to be able to hold your hand when you're trying to take the bar either. It's on you. So everybody feels that same pressure. All right, y'all. I am running late because I had oh goodness, I had an errand that I needed to run before practice, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I don't think it's still sunny outside. I'm not taking that. I have an addiction to hemp waters, and so I take that with me. I have to take my iPad for rehearsal. Got my keys. Take it along, my YouTube friends. I'm donating those 2 suits and this pair of Viaspigas. They're actually brown. I bought them. I thought they were black. The person selling them said they were black. They were wrong. Anyway, I think they'll be useful to someone who's trying to interview. I sat down and started working on some things on Lexis, which in law school they have kind of 2 different programs that they use for your classes and researching. Anyway, the research system that I was using was Lexis, and so I had to look up my homework stuff for professional responsibility tomorrow. And since my professor is trying to help us, oh goodness, y'all, I never remember what floor I park on. I think I got stuck on 6 this last time. We'll see. I try to park on 3, but we'll try 6 first. Anyway, my professor is trying to help us get through all of the modules so that we can take the MPRE this semester. I'm signed up to take it in November. So we're moving a little faster than normal, and so I have an extra lesson I need to do before tomorrow morning. Yeah. I don't often do this, but that ramen did not stay in me long. I'm hungry, so we're stopping by the Lord's Chicken before rehearsal. So we did not get supper tonight before rehearsal, but it's okay. I was able to cancel my order and back up. Chief and I were just too busy for me. Okay, I gotta head in. May your New Year dreams come. May your leaving, headed home, and y'all, I'm hungry. I'm hungry since my Chick-fil-A plan didn't work out. I want to stop and get food, but here's the truth. I may just end up going home and scrambling some eggs. The day is almost over. Welcome to my Wednesday in law school. All right, y'all, it's the end of the day. I'm about to get back home and I'm gonna go to bed, set my alarm for in the morning, get up early and do the rest of my homework. Thanks for following along.